Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Games Plus Some. Today we're going to be doing another episode of My Thoughts On. Last time we covered the Mixer controversy. This time I thought it'd be appropriate to cover the Twitch blackout. That is an event that was happening today, actually, June 25th on a Wednesday. For those of you who don't know what the Twitch blackout was about, there has been recently a lot of allegations about sexual assault, sexual harassment, and sexism from a lot of the popular or more well-known female Twitch streamers. I'd like to make it clear at the beginning of this video that I support these people. I personally have a lot of people in my life who have been victims of sexual harassment, sexual assault. So moving forward from there, I'd like to talk more about the actual event rather than myself. So what I understand is there was a few ladies, especially one in particular I took some time to go ahead and research, named Eurostarling. You can find her on Twitter. So she was saying that an ex-boyfriend of hers had been being extremely sexist with her, had been really treating her like crap, and doing some generally over-the-top bad things to her. And when she came public with it, the fellow she was with decided to say that she exaggerated it. And I find that happens to be a defense mechanism that a lot of men have used in the past to say, oh, that didn't happen, or oh yeah, no, that's just exaggerated, or what, whatever, the same nonsense that people put out there every time that they get accused of something. And I think it's important that we take this seriously, and that is precisely the reason why Twitch blackout happened, is that these accusations were being made, yet they were not being investigated, and that's a huge issue. I know I'm a white man. I'm not straight, but that doesn't matter. It's not really my place to be speaking on this, but I do hope it's okay if I share my opinion on it. Call me a simp if you want to, by the way, for taking the side of the women here. I don't know. My mother raised me. She was a lovely woman, and she dealt with the stress and trauma of her whole life of dealing with past sexual assaults and interactions with men who just happened to destroy her life and thought almost nothing of it, and there was no justice or ramification for that. And I don't think it's okay. Another big thing that's come from this actually is a company named Online Performer Group. The CEO of that company happened to resign. I believe he was handling a couple of women who made allegations. He was one of the people who was part of these allegations, actually. So, I suppose that was the honorable thing to do, is to step out of your position of power. Although, I don't know, he should have met the issue head on and accepted a little more responsibility. I bet you that man has plenty of money. Losing his job doesn't mean much. He was a CEO. Not that I would know what being a CEO is like. I'm sure it's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, but in any position I've ever been in, I've never taken the opportunity to take advantage of the people underneath me. Don't get me started on it. I really want to emphasize, by the way, the severity of the issue. This isn't just about Twitch streamers and what happened with them. This is about all women in general and all people in general. I read a statistic somewhere saying that 1/3 of women have experienced sexual assault. So, be it, let's say you have two sisters and a mother, one of them in their lifetime will experience a sexual assault. Statistically speaking, that's not okay. I don't know why it's okay for us to live in a society that allows that to happen. And I would like for that to, at some point, for there to be a remedy. I'd like for the world to be a peaceful place, and sadly it just can't be yet, and it never has been. We're getting there, though, slowly but surely. A lot of issues have been brought to light, and a lot of things have been dealt with in a much better manner than they had been a decade ago, and we're just getting better with it as time goes by. We're all getting used to everything. We're all transitioning. Not to say that these things don't happen anymore. They clearly do. As I said, I know many people, disgustingly enough, who've had to deal with this, and it's just not okay. And, sorry, gonna get emotional here. It's a huge issue. We need to take this seriously. This isn't something to joke about. I mean, a lot of dark issues tend to be jested about, and it's nice to bring it to light for some people who aren't quite ready to talk about it in a serious manner. But for me right now, I'm going to try to be as serious as I can about this. Back to your Starling, I would just like to say, if you watch this ever, or to anyone who watches her or follows her on Twitter, I'd like to congratulate her on her bravery and her strength to come forward. It takes a lot of strength. You hold that in, those experiences, you hold them in for a very long time, and it weighs on you, and it's so hard to get them out. And I applaud you for your strength. I also send my condolences out to you. I want you to know that you're not alone. Sadly, there's a whole community of women out there who know exactly what you've gone through. And there's support out there. And you'll come back from this one day. Anyways, guys, I guess that's it. I know this is supposed to be a comedy channel, but why not do a little bit of news too? Before I go, I'd just like to end my video with a quote. I've been doing this on my actual videos, but I think this one's very powerful and it speaks a lot to the subject at hand. If you're ready, here we go. A feminist is any woman who tells the truth about her life. Virginia Woolf. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.